Hi there, welcome back to a new video. This one is very impromptu. Is that the right word? Spontaneous? Does it mean the same thing? I don't know. Anyway, this is unplanned. I was planning to do a journaling video for you this week. However, it's Monday morning, I'm sat at my desk and I've just decided to do something. So I thought I'm going to switch on the camera and film it and share it with you because I wondered if it was something that might help you as well. So I want to talk about this journal here, which I'm very happy with. I made it recently. I'll leave the link down below if you haven't seen it. It was my first attempt at a soft spine and a hidden soft spine, which I really like. However, this journal isn't bringing me joy. I don't love it. And I know a few of you, I spoke about it actually during the video saying it's not my usual style, and a few of you also commented it's not my usual style, not in a negative way, but it isn't. And it sits on the side, but it's nothing like my other journals. And I woke up early this morning. I get up early every morning to start work, and whilst I was working, I had one of Leah's, it was actually one of her Patreon videos on, and you know, Leah from Thrifty Day, her journals are just beautiful. I love how bright they are, and I just thought that's what makes me happy, and that's what makes me happy about all my other journals. If you're new to my channel, by the way, welcome. I will show you what my usual what my usual journals look like. So they are bright and funky, lots and lots of colour and texture. They just make me happy. Just having them on the side just makes me really happy. And then I've got this one, which I mean, I love it, don't get me wrong, it's beautiful, but in comparison, the colours are very dark, very vintage, and it's just not got a lot going about it. I thought I would love the change, but I'm not feeling the change. I miss my usual style, and it's making me feel quite dark about journaling. I've done a couple of, I think I've done three, actually I've done quite a few pages. That one was my favourite. I was saying that I did love that one as well. But I have a dark feeling about this journal. So we're going to make a change. I don't want to live with it, just feeling like it's a bit of a dark feeling. I want to funky it up, if that's a word. I want to jazz it up. I want to add colour. I just want to really pretty it up and add all the texture and all the stuff. So I've just been going through some stuff. I'm going to add pom-poms, trimmings. I'm going to add some extra wording on the front. I want to jazz up that a little bit. I do love the vintage, don't get me wrong, but it's just not me. I like the brightness. So I'm going to spend half an hour on it just now. And let's see if we can just make it a little bit more fun, so that when I've had it sat on the side there, so when I walk in the room, it's just not pulling me in. Whereas all my other journals, I see they give me a flutter and I feel excited. I want to get creating. I don't have this feeling about this journal. And I'm a true believer in life that if something doesn't make you happy, change it. Don't just sit and just make do. So I'm going to take that and inject that feeling and that positivity into this journal. I'm going to make it feel like a journal that I feel drawn to, that I want to create with. So I hope you'll enjoy this one today. It's, like I said, a little bit of a different one, but different's good, isn't it? Well, I thought that when I created that, but then I've changed my mind. So in that way, this kind of different wasn't good for me, but it's good to try different things, right? Anyway, I'm blabbing now. Let's go and crazy it up a little bit. Let's Lisa-fy it. So before I started this video, I started going through things. I'm going to pull out my fabric tabs, like scraps. Lots of it's going to be scraps. I found that was given to me by a friend. I think I could use that. And I've got just random bits of trimmings. I've got loads of trimmings jars, so they can be pulled out. Lots of pom-poms, ribbon, rick-rack. I've got all sorts here. Let's plug in the hot glue gun and we'll have some fun. I'm thinking pom-poms, trimmings, tab tops, fabric, and we'll see what we can find. So I'm just having a little look through. I've got quite a few bits and pieces here. I've got some bits that have been sent to me, And then I've got some other bits as well. Delight in the little things. I think I want to add something to the front. Sorry, I've got streamers going on outside now. But I'm not quite sure what yet. So I thought if I could add some colour, some wording. I might add the year. Oh, sorry, I just realised that's not in shot. I might add the year up there. So at the moment, I think I'm just going to, maybe the orange doesn't quite go. I need to make sure I don't add too many different colours. I like the Ready for Adventures. I like that. Yeah, because it is all about the little things. So I don't want to cover up the train. The train's a really big part of this. But I do need to add a pop of colour actually. The yellow goes. Might need to add a little bit of red. This could actually work. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. So I'm really sorry, there are people streaming outside again. That seems to happen every single time I pick my camera up. Right, I am going to add some daisies here. Let's get the hot glue gun. A lot of these pieces that I'm using have actually been gifted to me, so thank you very much. Just do this and get this in place. I love the journal, don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean when it doesn't spark joy. It just felt like, I tell you what, it felt like it was unfinished. That's how I was feeling. That's exactly how I was feeling actually. I just needed to add some extra bits and pieces. I would like to add a pom-pom trim on the side there. So my way of doing this, I am going to just pop that on the edge there. I love how rustic it is. I love that it's worn and it's been loved. I wonder where it lived previously. I'm feeling the urge lately to go in some charity shops. I haven't been for a while. I wish I had somebody that lived near me that enjoyed doing that. I have got a local friend and I mentioned it to her. I didn't really get a response, so I'm guessing it's not really her thing. I wish my sister lived close by because she loves it. Aid now will go in, but it's not his favourite thing and I appreciate that. Doesn't that look cute? See, that already to me makes a massive difference. I'm wondering whether just to put something along that edge, just something that's not big enough there. We have got leaves. I don't know, I don't want to add too much. I was thinking just something, I don't know, I just feel like it needs something. Let's grab my pink trim. Oh, that's pretty. I don't know though. I don't know. That is quite cute though, isn't it, on there? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for it. Let's add some pink. I know I really liked the distressed edge, but I need some colour on here as well. Let's see how that looks. I am still going to show the distressed edge actually. There, we can have the best of both worlds. There we go. So you can still see the lovely distressed edge and we've got a little bit of pink there. I am happy with that. Now I really want to add the wander. I want to slide that in under there. I like that. Again, I'm going to leave the distressed bit down there. I've just got to decide though how I'm going to work this. I want the delight in the little things. And then I want the wording as we wander. So I'm going to use some mini stickers for that. I really like that. And the pink goes with that as well. Do I use a corner punch? No, I'm going to use that as it is. I I'm going to treat this the same way I do when I make pages. I am not going to completely stick it to the side just in case I want to stick anything else in. We're embracing the roughness along the bottom, so I'm not sticking anything on there. I think let's use hot glue on this wording just purely because normal glue is so fiddly. I really like that. These, by the way, I do as an ad gifted. These were all sent to me from Paper Maze, so I will link those down below. They're from Rosie's Studio. I love the camera. This little pack was given to me when we had our little gathering at NEC. We had a Patreon meet. I'm sure it was Julia that gave me this one, Tinkerbell Jewels. And it was just a little bag of really cute stuff. I prefer that actually, that looks so nice. Or do we do it up there? I was even thinking about, I think I might actually add a heart in there. I love the currently. I think I need a little bit of colour. So I may well add a watercolour or something like that. I really like that. I think I've made an improvement already. I love this. Things I wish for: happiness, joy and laughter. This is my weekly journal, so that's all we want in life, isn't it? Happiness, joy and laughter. So that can definitely go on there. I am going to add a little deer because where I'm stood now, I watch the little deer every day. We counted 5 today. We seem to have an extra one from somewhere. We've usually got parents and 2 babies, and suddenly, or actually, I hadn't stuck this down before so it wasn't sticky. I think I might actually include that there and have everything going down there. I quite like that idea. We've got some hearts. This is turning out to be really cute actually. Right, let's add a little bit of colour. I've decided as well I am going to add these leaves along here. So let's just add a little strip of glue and add those little leaves. We've had those in kits before. Ow, I just got glue on my finger, that hurt. Really blisters sometimes as well. Right, craft injuries are not fun, that's for sure. Right, that's slightly twisted, which I quite like. Oh, I like that. That's really pretty. There, can you see that? There. I might just go over with a watercolour pencil. And the same with this here. And watercolour it. Yeah, let's do that. Right, let's paint that. And there as well. Just go over with a bit of colour. And we'll go over with that one too. There. And we will leave those to dry. I want to find a sticker when that's dry. And a piece of twine, green twine on my floor as well. So I've just tied a bow and I am going to add it here. But we are going to put a few little blobs in place to really make sure it stays in place. You've got to remember when you're doing these as well that they're going to be moved on and off your shelf. They're going to be used. So you need to make sure that things are stuck down securely, because it could well end up, oh, what does that up there? could well end up being knocked. I hate that, the amount of times when I've lost alphabet stickers and things like that. It's very annoying, but I'm sure we've all had that. Yeah, so I'm quite conscious of making sure that things stay in place. Oh, that is so hot. There. That twine looks really, really pretty on there. I like that. Add a couple of little pieces. I've got a leaf. Got a little leaf here actually left over from the twine. I might actually add that under there maybe. And I just want a heart. That's dry now. Let's find a little heart. I think I might do red actually, because it matches with the title, so it brings it in a little bit. And then I need some alphabet stickers for the top. Alphabet stickers for the delight in the little things as we wander. That is perfect, and the dark matches that as well, so that pulls that in. Been going and adding some of these little stickers, which were also from Paper Maze. The little puffy stickers, I've added a heart. Oh, and I've added the the numbers as well. Currently 2024, and then I have added all these little bits here. I think that has made a massive difference. I'm really pleased. I do now want to go, actually I'm going to clear my desk, it's an absolute mess, but I want to add some more trims and things along the side. What else I wanted to do, I wanted to add this. It was really important to me. It was something I made when I was little. I think I might leave that. I'm wondering whether to add that there. Again, that just makes me feel quite dark. That I might add something over another time. I think I might actually pop that in there in the front. I was really, really young when I made these. I used to get, you'd have heard me talking about them before, the Humpty Dumpty Club. It was a Happy Mail club, and it came in huge, great big square packets. And I started getting it, I think I must have been about 3. I kind of remember them coming. I remember my mum reading the books. And each time you would get all sorts of things, a storybook, there'd be activities to do, colourings. This time I've done the sewing, so I would have been a bit older with this one because obviously it was sewing. I'm sure my mum obviously helped me. I've got height charts, stickers, all sorts. I really like this. So yeah, that I found that when we were sorting out our loft. I like The Adventure Awaits. I just feel like I'm giving it a bit more of a personality. Let's pop that up there. And it's almost like this is an extension now of our new home journal. I did the new home, didn't I? And I might actually include this. I want something like first year in our new home. I quite like that idea. I think I might do that. There we go. And I would like to write somewhere about how important that was. I will have end up doing something there, but not today, I don't think, because I don't know exactly what I want to do at the moment, and I don't want it to feel rushed. So yeah, that can wait for now, but let's add a few other trims and bits and pieces. Let's make this really, really fun. Have you ever made something and sat on it for some time and thought the same, that it just didn't feel quite right, it needed to be changed, or like today, just it wasn't finished? Let me know if you've gone back and you've made changes before. I think sometimes you do need to sit on it, don't you, and have a think. And I think that's quite nice. Right, something I'm very aware of is that these pages are smaller, so they're not necessarily going to stick out. So it would be nice when it's open. I want to get something on the edge there. I'm wondering if red should be the one because of the red on the actual journal. I think that could be a good move. These ones are lovely and chunky as well. That's a good one to use. Let's get the red on there. Let me know what you're working on this week. Have you managed to get in any crafting? We've definitely been having craft weather lately, haven't we, with the weather not being so good. Or are you struggling to fit in the crafty time? We have got the start of summer holidays coming up, so that's also very busy for a lot of people. How's that look? Yes, we are getting there. I'm seeing big improvements now already. The other thing I wanted to do is include lots of tabs at the top. Now, this is fun. Side and top. All we do is cut little scraps of cardstock, no, not cardstock, fabric, and we staple them to the tops and the sides. I've got green staples in at the moment, so that makes it even more fun. There. I'm going to find out some other fabrics as well, so that they're not all the same. I've got a clip up there as well. I have actually got a green one here. That could be fun as well, just something else that's a little bit different. Let's add a fabric tab on there, and I'm going to get my little basket out as well to see what else we can add. Bits of ribbon are good as well. I've just taken this out of my pink jar, and let's cut this off. And I'm liking the mix of the pinks and the greens actually. That's working really well for me. That's adding a nice bit of colour. Add another one over here, and I think I'll do some on the sides as well. Had to change my stapler, that one. The other one wasn't working so well. So we need these to stick out quite a bit more because the pages are smaller. So let's pop that on the side there. Let's see if this works. Will that stick out? A little bit. Yeah, we'll add a few of those, I think. I really like this pink with the black actually. That goes really well with this journal. Let's do one on the side as well. I thought I had two pages stuck together then, but they're really chunky. This is really fun doing that actually. What else have I got in here? I'm sure I've got lots of fun bits. Oh, I love that. I'm not going to use that today, but look how fun that is. Oh, this is really nice. Look at this. The colours on this actually go really, really well. I might actually add another strip down there. I'm really going for it now, aren't I? Let's add that. The colours, just the pink with the almost the red, kind of brings those two colours together. I love that. This is definitely a hot glue gun type of project. I would be stuck without it. That is so pretty. I really, really love that edge. It's a button as well. I am popping a little bit of hot glue on the back, and I'm going to pop that onto my tab there as well. Why not, eh? Oh, now I'm left with this. Look how cute this is. I'm going to staple that on the top just because I love it so much, and I don't want it to go to waste. It's just tiny, but it's so pretty. Let's have a look in the green one. What have we got here? Oh, this is so nice. We will definitely be adding some of this green. I am definitely loving the pinks and greens. They are working so well for me. This is making it really pretty. I think that's it sometimes, when you find a colour scheme, then you can run with it. This is so cute. Let's do a tab on the side as well. I think for every one we do at the top, we're going to do one at the top, at the side. Even if we can't see them fully, when we look at it side on, we will definitely see them. And then as we create, we can work around them. There we go. What else is in this one here? We've got all sorts in here. I want some chunkier stuff. Let's pull this out. That's quite nice. Maybe a little bit on the thin side. Oh, these colours, I don't know, a bit too modern maybe. Oh, this is nice. No, maybe not chunky enough. The daisies though that were in this little pack. So let's add some of the daisies because they are really, really pretty. And they will go really well. It might not be as chunky as the other, but I really like it. There we go. I might actually add another one of those at the back here. I think we are making a massive difference to this journal today. I feel so excited about it. I can't wait to actually look at it at the end. And then let's do one down here as well. Yeah, I definitely don't have as many wider pages on here. But I like how it varies and how it's quite different. Right, what other colours? Let's find a little bit of blue in here. I hope this isn't a boring one for you today. I hope you're enjoying this. Oh, look at that big ribbon. After some big chunky ribbons. Oh, that one's a good one. Let's use some of this. How do you store all your scrap fabrics and ribbons? Do you have something like this as well? I find this works really well for me, and they just look so pretty on the side in old jars. They're just Poundland jars, which I've had for years, nothing fancy. But it's a really good way to store. It's very visual, which is definitely my kind of organising. I'm a very visual person. I think we can get a couple more out of this one. Let's do one at the back, and then we'll do one at the side as well. Oh, that didn't quite go in. Let's try that again. Right, let's have a look at this journal and see how I feel about it now. I'm definitely happier with the cover, and I love the top as well. I think it looks so, so cute. The side bits, because the pages are slightly longer, I was going to add some more pom-poms. I don't think I will at this stage because I don't think it's going to make too much difference, and I'm quite happy with that. But maybe as and when I journal in there, I will add bits and pieces. But I think looking at this from the front, it just looks a little bit more inviting. Would you agree? Do you think I've done the right thing? I feel a lot more connected with it now. I really do. I'm really happy, and I love the colours. I think they were definitely the right thing to do. So looking at it, this is where it usually sits on the side here. So I see it as I walk in the door, and it makes me really, really happy now. It makes me want to go and pick it up and add more bits and pieces. I feel inspired and encouraged to add all the fun bits, and this is what I love about journaling and creating. These are the things that make me happy. So I am so pleased that I've made this change today. Really, really, really pleased. So thank you very much for watching today. I really hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you feel inspired to make a change if ever you're not feeling 100% about one of your projects. Don't be afraid to go and make changes. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week with some more journaling videos. Take care. Bye.